Hi, y'all. So today we're going to talk about using an amortization schedule, or sometimes referred to as the amortization table, in order to calculate how long it's going to take you to pay off your debts. I'm all about becoming debt-free and about the debt-free journey. And using an amortization table is what really helped us in order to plan out how long it would take us to pay off our debt, come up with our debt-free goals, our savings goals, and even help develop our budget every single month, because we were able to figure out exactly how much money we'd have to apply extra every month towards a certain debt in order to get it paid off faster. And so I'm going to share my screen with you, because I'm going to share with you what an amortization table looks like. They are really awesome and really fun to use. This is a free amortization schedule. It's from Bankrate. It's really awesome. Now, normally an amortization schedule is common for mortgages, so you probably are familiar with seeing that on your mortgage statement if you have a mortgage. So when you look at the schedule, just kind of ignore the word mortgage on here, unless, of course, that's the only debt you have and you're trying to figure out how long it'll take you to pay off your mortgage. Otherwise, just kind of ignore that word. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to put in here what the current balance is of the debt. So let's say we're going with student loans, and the current balance, let's just say, is $20,000. All right, your standard student loan term is 10 years. Interest rates, they're about 4%. Some are more, some are less. Okay, so let's just say it's 4%. Let's just say that the loan started on January 1st of 2016. Okay, so you're going to hit calculate. And so you see that on average, your monthly payment, all things considered, is about $202. And then down here, you have the amortization schedule. So as you see, it shows what the payment total was, like how much you paid, what amount went to the principal, what amount went to interest, and then the total interest that you paid along with the current balance. And it'll just go all the way down until you've had the loan for 10 years. Now, let's say you're wanting to, maybe you're like, oh, well, I can afford realistically to put maybe an extra $100 to my payment amount. So... And sorry, my children are home and they're being very loud. And so as you see, you actually, just by adding an extra $100 a month to your student loans, the $20,000, you have now made it to where your payoff date, instead of it being the 22nd of December of 2026, it's now March 22nd of 2023. So you're able to cut it down just by adding an extra $100. And let's just say you keep going. Maybe you're like, I can put $200 towards this. You hit apply extra payments, and then July 22nd of 2021. So as you see, the more you obviously apply extra to your payment every single month, it lowers the total length of the overall loan, which is really, really awesome. This is one of the things I love about using an amortization table, is that you can figure out exactly how long it'll take you to pay off a loan or any type of debt, and how much extra you can afford to apply to it. Now, let's say it's a credit card that you're trying to pay off. So let's start over. Say it's a credit card. So credit card, let's just say it's like a $5,000 credit card balance. The term, I would just put 2 years, because hopefully it doesn't take you too long to pay off credit card. But I just looked up the average credit card interest rates, and they're 14.95% is the average. But obviously you just go and look at your credit card statement to figure out what it would be, and put it in there. And then you hit calculate. And so it's calculating if you wanted to pay it off in the 2 years, it's calculating that you would be paying $240.31 every single month in order to get this $5,000 balance paid off in 2 years. And as you see here, you can see the payment amount, and then the principal what goes to the principal, what goes to interest, and then watch the balance go down. At this rate, it would take you until December of 2018 in order to pay it off. So let's say you're like, well, I can afford to pay an extra $100 a month towards this. So you add in extra $100, and you'll pay it off a little bit early, but still not that early, just with $100. And really the reason for that is because of this interest rate. Credit cards usually have a much higher interest rate. Again, this is the average that I just Googled. We don't have credit cards, so I have no idea realistically how that looks. That's just what the nation's average currently is. So you would just put in what your interest rate is. And let's just say that you want to add $200 extra. $200 extra still gets you a little bit closer to paying it off pretty soon, but still not that close. So you would have to apply a whole lot of extra money every single month in order to realistically get this balance down pretty quickly. That's part of why we don't have credit cards and why we are on the debt-free journey. So if you've never used an amortization table before, I encourage you to give it a try today. And I will include a link to this free calculator so that way you can add in all your numbers and figure out your debts for yourself. So hopefully this kind of explains it, but leave me a comment and let me know if you have any questions about using an amortization table. I'm happy to help you as much as possible.